Good morning, everyone. So, we have reached the last module of Unit 5. In this module, we will be looking into what is waste management, types of waste, reasons of generation of waste, and methods of waste disposal. So, these will be the things which will be covered in this module. So, let's see what you mean by waste management. Okay. Waste management or waste disposal is all the activities and action required to manage waste from its inception to its final disposal. Okay. So from the starting point till the final stage, how it is disposed is called as waste management. Uh, this includes, amongst other things, collection, transport, treatment, and disposal of waste together with monitoring and regulation. It also encompasses the legal and regulatory framework that relates to waste management, encompassing guidance on recycling, etc. So basically, waste management is very important these days, and there are specialization in waste management which will be looking into how this can be done. So basically, waste management is the collection, transport, processing, or disposal, managing and monitoring of waste materials. It is the control and reduction of material losses that occur during handling, storage, and process of manufacturing. Why this waste management is so important? Okay, these days, waste management is supposed to be equally or more important than many other things. Okay, so why it is so important? First one is it reduces environmental problems. If you have a proper waste management, environmental problems can be reduced. Second one, it will increase productivity of industry activity. Third one, waste that is treated or disposed in unsatisfactory ways can cause a lot of nuisance to the uh, people around. Like it can have health issues as well as it can cause many other problems like foul smell and things like that. The fourth one, waste items that are recycled without being cleaned effectively or sterilized can transmit infection to the users. Then polluted water can cause problems. Chemical waste may be very much fatal and can cause serious effect in people, and it can cause widespread pollution of water supplies. So because of these reasons, it is very important to have waste management. Let me repeat. First one, to reduce environmental problems. Second one, it will, if you are having waste management in proper place, you can have increased productivity. Third one, like it can like if it is not disposed properly, it can cause nuisance to the people around. Then waste management, if not recycled properly, it can cause infections. Then it can pollute the water bodies and air. Chemical waste may be very much fatal or serious for people around. So because of these reason, it is important to have waste management. Okay. So now, like different types of waste, mainly there are three types of waste. One is obsolete waste, obsolete items. Second one, surplus items. And third one, scrap items. Okay, obsolete items are waste because it is either damaged, it is not damaged and have economic worth, but it cannot be no longer used for company's operation purpose. It is obsolete or it is not there in the market, or we have modern ways of equipments which are more efficient than what we had. So those old ones are obsolete. We don't need that in our operation. So that is one type of waste. Second one, surplus waste. Okay, there is no immediate use for that one. Okay, it can be accumulated due to faulty planning, forecasting, and purchasing. Like for now, we have don't need that for because of the demand, or there is no need for such products right now. So surplus items is being produced because of faulty planning and things like that. That again will be a waste for the production unit. And the last one, scrap. Scrap is nothing but a process waste stage. Okay. They may have an end use within the plant having commercial value, but it should be disposed of periodically. Otherwise, the scrap, if it is accumulating, it again can be a big problem for the company. So there are mainly three types of waste. One is obsolete item, second one surplus item, and the third one is scrap. Okay. So apart from this, these are also types of waste defects. If you have produced which is not up to the mark of the customer's expectation, that is a defect. Overproduction, that is what we told as surplus products. Waiting, okay, waste from time spent waiting for the next process step to occur. That is, we are keeping certain things in semi finished mode, and since it is not coming on time, that will be wasted. Unused talent is a form of waste. Transportation, okay, unnecessary traveling of moving of products and materials can cause waste. Inventory, if it is not, if we have surplus or less inventory, can also be a waste. So this according to the new recent studies or in lean maintenance, these are all different types of waste which can be generated in a production unit. But for your exam point of view, there are only three types. One is obsolete item, second one is scrap, and the third one is surplus item which is being produced. Okay, so this is for your information. This is additional information. Now, why this waste are created? Reasons for generation of waste. First one is change in product design. If the product design has changed, whatever we were using earlier will be invalid or it will be obsolete. So the entire stock will go as surplus obsolete. Then the next reason is rationalization. So raw materials are sometimes rationalized so as to minimize variety and simplify procurement. In that, we will have either surplus items as inventory or and the inventory may turn to obsolete. Then faulty planning and forecasting, wherein you are producing more than what is required, by which you have excess of products within you which is not in demand, so it can again cause a waste. Then what, faulty purchase practices, that is when you are predicting that the demand may increase, without much proper planning you are buying a lot of inventory, again it can be a surplus or obsolete stock, and it can be a waste. The last one is other causes, because the spares which is getting accumulated without any consumption can be a waste in future. So these are the different reasons for generation of waste. First one is difference in changes in product design, rationalization, faulty planning and forecasting, faulty purchase practices, and other causes. Mainly in other causes, that the spares which gets accumulated in the company can have like it can turn into a waste, or inferior material handling, improper codification, and poor manufacturing methods also can result in obsolete, surplus and scrap items. So these are the reasons for generation of waste. Okay, now next one is, how do you dispose of the waste? Mainly there are six types of, six ways of disposing of waste. First one is landfill, second one is incineration or combustion, recovery and recycling, composting, waste to energy, that is recover energy, then avoidance or waste minimization. These are the methods by which we can reduce waste or we can dispose of the waste. First one, landfill. It is the most widely used technique. It is commonly seen in developing countries. There is a process used that eliminates the odor and dangers of the waste before it is placed into the ground. This method is less because of space constraint, and landfill give rise to air and water pollution which severely affect the environment and can prove fatal to lives of humans as well as animals. So landfill is nothing but throwing the daily wastage as a method to dispose of the waste in spare areas or in free spaces. Next one is incineration or combustion. In this one, in this type of waste disposal, we will be burning the waste at high temperature and it will be converted into residue or gaseous products. So that is the second method of disposal of waste. And the third one is recovery and recycling. Resource recovery is the process of taking useful discarded items for a specific next use. From whatever is being thrown as waste, we are taking those which can be recovered and recycled and can be used again. And resource recovery is nothing but taking those things from the waste which can be used in some other purpose. Recycling is a process of converting the waste products into new products to prevent energy usage and consumption of fresh raw materials. So these are the two other methods by which the waste disposals can be done. The next one is composting. It is an easy method. It is a natural biodegradation process that takes organic waste, remains of plants, garden waste, and kitchen waste, and turn it into um, nutrients which can be used for plants. And the next one is waste to energy. It involves converting of non-recyclable waste items into usable heat, electricity, or fuel through a variety of processes. And the last one, avoidance or waste minimization. In this one, we will try to reduce producing creation of waste materials. So these are the methods of disposal of waste. This is very important. Next one, practices to manage solid waste. What are the different practices which can be adopted in order to manage the solid waste? First one is collection of waste. That is, we have to collect the waste systematically from the commercial and industrial establishment. Then it should be transported and to places where it is easier for conversion or retrieval or again recycling can happen. So these are the waste are collected and it will be transported to safer places. Next one, waste segregation. In this one, basically the waste will be segregated to one is to hazardous and the other one is non-hazardous. Whichever is which can be buried, it will be buried, and the other one which has to be combusted or incinerated, we will be doing it based on the types of waste. And the next one is waste recycling. Recycling helps to reduce the quantity of waste that may cause pollution problems. And the last one is waste minimization and control, wherein waste generation itself is being getting monitored, and we are in the company and or in the production unit itself, we are trying to minimize the waste and we are controlling the waste in the within the company premises itself. So these are the practices. First one is collection, transportation, disposal, recycling, and the last one minimization and control. So in today's session, basically we have seen what is waste management, what is the importance of waste management, different types of waste, then reasons for generation of waste, then methods for disposal of waste, and how the solid waste has to be managed. So this is all about waste management. I hope you understood. So with this module, we have come to the end of unit 5. So in unit 5, basically we have seen what is the maintenance methods and the waste management. In maintenance, we have seen what is maintenance management, different types of maintenance, The main three types which we learned is corrective maintenance, preventive maintenance, and predictive maintenance. And in the second module, we see the modern scientific maintenance methods, that is reliability centered maintenance, Six Sigma maintenance process, enterprise asset management, lean maintenance, and computer aided maintenance. After that, in today's session, we have seen what is waste management, what are the different types of waste, what are the reasons of generation of waste, and methods of waste disposal. Okay, so unit 5 is over. If you have any doubts, please feel free to contact. So, thank you.